In today's video, I have a Goodwill Bins thrift haul to share with you guys, and this is a cumulative thrift haul. So these are from my last couple of trips to the bins, and I think there are at least like 35 to 40 items, so it's a pretty decent sized haul. And I will be selling all of these items on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari for a profit. So let's hop into the haul. I do have a little bit of a cold, so you might notice, you might not notice, but my voice is a little raspier and I'm probably gonna cough at some point. It's not the vid. I did take a test and I'm negative, so it's just a good old-fashioned cold and we're pushing through it. So yeah, here we go. All right, first up is this Everlane fleece crew neck pullover sweatshirt in a size small. Everlane I really like to grab, especially tops. I feel like they do better than Everlane's jeans. So whenever I find an Everlane top in great condition, especially at the bins, I will definitely pick it up. So I would probably expect to get somewhere right around 35 for this. Oh, and then speaking of Everlane denim, here's a pair of Everlane jeans in a size 24. Definitely a little bit of a smaller size, but still wanted to grab them. I really don't know what to expect for Everlane jeans anymore. I feel like I usually list them right around 50, but they can really sit for quite a long time. So we'll see how these end up doing, but I only spent a couple dollars on them, so I felt like it was worth picking up, and they're in such good condition. These are very high quality jeans, so I don't really know why they don't do very well, at least not in my experience, so hopefully these do better. They're a really nice pair, but we'll see. I don't know. I just don't really have that great of luck with Everlane denim, so not totally sure what to expect. Then this is a Call Her Daddy pullover cropped hoodie. And this is a podcast, Call Her Daddy. They used to be with Barstool Sports. Well, it's actually just one person now who hosts, but now it's on Spotify. So this is some merch from that podcast from, I think, like 3 years ago, because I actually bought this hoodie when it first came out, when I listened to that podcast a few years ago. And I know that they were really popular then. I'm pretty sure it retailed for right around 50 or 60, and when I originally sold my own hoodie like this a couple years ago, I was able to sell it again for full retail. So I think that the podcast has kind of dropped off a little bit, or maybe since this is older merch, it's just not doing as well, but I actually found another one of these recently that I grabbed in a size, I think, small, but I wanted to grab it because I think I could still get like 20 to 25 for this. Let me know if you guys ever listened to this podcast, or if you still do. Next is this Vince pullover v-neck Pima cotton blend top, and it's in perfect condition. It feels so smooth. It's definitely a very simple item, but Vince usually moves pretty well, and the fact that it had the Pima cotton fabric in it, I thought that that would actually help it sell, so I'll definitely include that in the title and in the listing, but probably expect to get right around 25 for this. Next is this pair of Outdoor Voices bike shorts, and these are a size large. Again, very good condition. These look barely worn at all, and I think bike shorts are still pretty in. I know they were extremely in like 2 years ago, and I think they are still actually really, really popular, so these should flip relatively quickly. But Outdoor Voices, it I think has a 100% sell-through rate for me. Every item I've ever listed has sold, but sometimes it moves quicker than other times, so I'm not totally sure, but I have actually never sold a pair of Outdoor Voices bike shorts. Normally it's just either sports bras or leggings, so we will see with these, but I think these should be hopefully a relatively quick flip. Next is this Lululemon tank top. It's a racerback tank top with the Lululemon logo right on the back there, and this actually doesn't have a size on it. There are no, what's that called? Like bra pockets, or I don't know what to call that, but there's nowhere for like bra cups to go, which is normally like where the size would be. So it didn't have a size on it, and I just had to guess the size based on measurements. So I think this was a size either 0 or 2. And I actually found leggings that matched that top perfectly, and these were a size 12. I think they're a little bit of a cropped length, or at least like a 7/8 length leggings, high rise, but probably get right around maybe 40 to 50 for these. Then I found this American Eagle cropped button-down flannel, and this one is new with tags, which is definitely a contributing factor as to why I picked it up. It's a size small. Probably get right around 20 to 25 for this one. This next one, actually a viewer handed me a pile of items that they were gonna throw back, and this was one of those items that I ended up keeping, so thank you so much if you are watching. This is a Theory open front black blazer in a size 12. It's in really good condition. It does have a little bit of light wear, but nothing major at all. I did disclose it in the listing, but I think it could be pretty easily cleaned up. I don't know exactly what to expect for this, just because I don't have much experience selling Theory, but I did check comps on eBay when I was at the bins, and it looked like this style of blazer was selling right around $50, so that's kind of what I'm expecting. Next is this Lululemon Free to Be Wild long line sports bra with this kind of crisscross back, and this one is a size 4. The size tag, the size dot, was right in the pad pocket right here. All right, next is this pair of Goldie jeans in a size 30. They are a cropped length with a little bit of distressing throughout, and they are kind of a more skinny leg, so we'll see how long these take to sell, but definitely not going to pass on a Goldie, and definitely not at the bins, so this kind of was a no-brainer, and luckily they're in really good condition. Next is this Levi's military jacket with kind of pockets throughout, and this is a size small. I actually did find $20 in one of these, this arm pocket over here when I was photographing, so I already profited on this one. It's definitely a random, like, really nice thing about reselling, but sometimes you just end up finding money. Next up is this pair of Soft Surroundings pull-on linen blend relaxed fit pants in a size large. I definitely wanted to grab these because they're a linen blend and they're a size large. I haven't had great experience with Soft Surroundings in smaller sizes, but I think the larger sizes can definitely do better. And then getting it somewhere where the cost of good is low, like in this case the bins, made it worth it. But these should probably sell right around, I would guess, $25. Next up is this pair of Paige Vertigo crop skinny jeans in a size 25. These are, you know, a smaller size and a little bit more of an outdated style being skinny jeans, but I did just want to grab them because Paige has actually done pretty well for me pretty consistently. Sometimes their items sit for a long time, so it's not my fastest mover, but I do feel like I am always left with a really good profit when Paige jeans sell, and if I'm only spending right around $2, then I do find it to be worth it. Then another pair of Everlane jeans. These are the curvy high-rise skinny jeans in a size 31. Kind of a more medium wash, cropped length, high-rise. Again, not totally sure how these will do. Everlane denim just isn't it usually, but it's sometimes hard to pass on items that are a good brand and in good condition for a low cost. So even though I might be sitting on these for a little bit, I think eventually they will move, someone will be happy with them, and I'll be left with a good profit. Then I found this pair of Levi's Premium 501 skinny jeans. I actually thrifted these hoping that they would fit me well and I would like them, but something about the like wedgie fit for Levi's just doesn't work for me. So these didn't quite fit, so I am going to flip them, resell them, and would probably expect to get right around 50 to 60. Next up is this Anthropologie turtleneck sweater dress with some ribbed trim and long sleeves. This is a size large. It's a wool blend, but probably expect to get right around 40 to 50 for this. Then another Lululemon tank top in this really pretty pale blue color. The logo was right here on the back. And this one, again, didn't have a size, so I just had to measure it and put an estimation. It does have a little bit of wear. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I did have to wash this when I brought it home because it had some marks on it, and it did get a little bit of it out, but there are still some flaws, which I disclosed in the listing and then dropped the price just a little bit, but I would still expect to get right around 20 for this. Next up is this pair of Frye cowboy boots. This is my first time actually finding Frye like full-on boots, not just like a booty. So I think these should do pretty well. They do have, you know, a little bit of wear on the heels. This one is missing the padding, so that'll obviously drop the price a little bit, but overall they're in really good condition, made in Mexico. size 8.5. I do need to check comps on these again to price them. I don't know exactly what I'm going to list these at, but I think they should be a pretty good flip. And I was excited just to find Frye boots, like full-on Frye boots at the bins. So that was a good find. They're obviously pretty worn, but I think they still should move decently well. So keep you guys posted on these, but I really like these ones a lot. They're really nice. Then I found this Everlane quarter zip Sherpa fleece pullover in a size medium. Definitely a fan of these quarter zip pullover type of sweaters, especially this time of year. They're so cozy. So I'm hoping this moves pretty quickly just because I think it is obviously the time of year that this would be worn. So wanted to grab it. It's a size medium. I don't know if I said that. Next up is this Levi's pullover kind of tunic length sweater. This really nice design along the chest and some front slip pockets. For Levi's, I don't always pick up their tops, but since this was a wool blend and I thought this was kind of a unique type of sweater, I thought it would do pretty well. Probably expect to get right around 30 to 35 for this one. Then a good old pair of Birkenstocks in a size 41. Probably get 20-ish for these. Next is this Zara chunky knit cardigan sweater. It's kind of a boxier fit, size large. Also definitely an oversized kind of a fit, and it's a wool alpaca blend, so those factors should definitely help it sell. Probably get right around $30 for this one. Next up is this pair of 7 for All Mankind jeans. They are the Kimmy bootcut style with some whiskering. And these are really nice, in very good condition. They do have like a little bit of, what's that called, puckering along the inner thigh area, but other than that, they're in really good condition. No stains or flaws otherwise. And these are a size 30. Then this next one made me like eager for summer to come along. Even though I like winter a lot, it's just the summer clothes are so cute. This is an Urban Outfitters striped linen blend button-down mini dress in a size small. But I just thought this was such a good style, and with it being linen blend, that just made me want to grab it even more. This next one is a Madewell button-down short sleeve top, and it is new with tags, so I, definitely wanted to grab it because of that. But also it was from spring 2022, so it's a very recent style, size medium. Then I found this pair of Lululemon leggings. I think these are the Wonder Under leggings in kind of a unique black and white, kind of a textured looking print. And these, I can't remember, did these have a size? I feel like these also did not have a size. Oh wait, maybe these did. Let me see. Let's find the pocket. Nope. Do the Wonder Unders have pocket? I don't think they do, so I don't think these have the size. And the size tag is cut out, so I will have to measure and give an approximate size. So is what it is on that. I definitely wish there were always a size dot or an indicator, because they know that the tag is going to get cut out. So it's like, help me out, put the size dot somewhere else. Oh, but I did find at the bins on this day that I found these a absolutely fake pair of Lululemon leggings. They had the logo on the back, which I was like, oh, that's a lucky find in a really picked through bin to find Lululemon leggings. And then they just didn't feel quite right, and then they had the logo again on the inside right here, which is I've never seen that before. So I assumed they were fake. They looked fake once I realized that it had that. But that was my first time seeing fake Lululemon leggings. Then next up is this pair of American Eagle relaxed mom jeans. A great style. Some distressing and ripped knees. Kind of a light wash. These are a size 2 regular. Probably list these at 25 and expect to get 20 for these. And then I found this Cloth and Stone vertical striped button down long, kind of a relaxed fit mini dress in a size small. I really loved the colors on these, this blue and white. It's beautiful. It's got a little bit of fraying and distressing throughout and along the hem. I don't know what I'm going to price this at yet, TBD, but thought this was a really good style and a brand that I've heard can do pretty well, so I'm curious to see how this does. Next up is this Free People scoop neck balloon sleeve pullover tunic top with a raw hem at the bottom there. This one is a size medium. It's in excellent condition, especially for it being white. I inspected this probably 17 times at the bins to make sure I wouldn't regret picking it up, and I still have not found a flaw on it, so that's good. It looks pretty new, honestly. It doesn't look super worn, so should be, you know, a pretty decent sale, but a little boring. I don't know. I didn't know if I should grab this. I kind of hesitated, but I ended up going for it just because it was only a couple dollars, a great brand to me, and in really good condition. So pretty good reasons to grab it. And even if it only sells for like $25, that'll still be worth it. Then I found this pair of Levi's Premium 511 jeans. These are a size men's 36-34 in a dark wash. I did actually just sell a pair of these same style jeans pretty recently, the 511s in the premium, but they didn't sell for that much, so I don't know if these will follow suit since they're maybe not as good of a style. I don't know. In really good condition. The premium label usually helps them sell for a little bit more, so we'll see how these do. This next one, when I saw this logo, I don't know if you can see it very well, I thought it was maybe going to be Arc'teryx, but it wasn't, and it was actually something still really good. Burberry Brit. I don't know what the Brit part is, but I looked up the Burberry Brit, you know, quarter zip pullover, and it looked like this would be a really good flip, so happy with that. And this is a pretty, you know, in good condition, simple kind of a pullover, so should be pretty solid. It's a size large, men's large, and see how this does. I can't remember like what the comps were on this. I'm gonna need to do more research, but I do know that it was good enough to pick up for $2 at the bins. All right, and then last is a brand that I have never grabbed, but I wanted to try it out. So this is a Hugo Boss men's, I guess, suit jacket. Is that what you would call this? It's got shoulder pads, and it is in good condition, made in the US. I really don't know what I'm gonna list this at. It obviously didn't sell at Goodwill and then went to the bins, so I don't know if that was because it was just priced too high and so nobody wanted it, but we'll see how this does. I don't know. This is the kind of thing that I'm not ever excited to photograph because it's just not fun for me at all. But I thought this would be a really good flip, and I don't know. I just figured I may as well take a chance on it and see how it goes. But Hugo Boss is, I think, a pretty decent brand, right, to resell. Let me know if you guys have sold Hugo Boss before. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.